everyone. How are you? And welcome to another weekly Wednesday business tip. My name is Renee DiVincenzo. I'm an administrative strategist and I am the business owner of MDR Administrating Services. I can't tell you how excited I am to talk about today's topic. Out of the years that I have been working with solo entrepreneurs, especially being in the industry of administrative management for over 25 years, in direct sales for about 10 years, and working with entrepreneurs for over 11 years, there are so many areas that you as a business owner will find that you could be trying to find the business solution to what it is that you want to be going in the direction in. And working with businesses, I have helped transform their back office with using the correct tools that are needed for their business, because not every business is the same and not every business runs the same way. But my main goal is to help you to build a strong foundation in your business. And a little bit about what I want to share is that if some of you do not know me and you would like to learn a little bit more about what I do, please visit my website, which is MDR Administrating Services. There you'll have some information. You'll also get to hear some video testimonials of some of my clients. And if by chance too, you are looking for a Facebook group, please hop on and join my group, Simplify Your Business Administration. Here you will be getting some more resources. You'll get to meet other business owners. You'll also be able to ask questions, especially on my Monday question day. And you'll also be able to even post your events if you have something special going on. So please check out my private group. I hope you want to be a part of it. I'd love to have you. Also, if you are joining me today, please give StreamYard permission to show who you are. And you can then introduce yourself, because I'm so glad that you're a part of my weekly live today. And any comments or any questions you may have in some of the information I'm going to be sharing with, please just put it down in the comments. I'll look at it as I am going through this live and answer it for you. And if it's something that I cannot answer at the moment, I will get back to you with that question. So let's talk about how do you make money during your slow time in business. So a lot of times we can get a little nervous about when we're not bringing money in. I mean, it even happened to myself. I went through a transition change. I used to work with businesses where I would take their work, they would outsource it to me, and then I would complete it and give it back. When I had moved to Florida from New York about 5 years ago, business owners here in where I am in Palm Coast, but also just businesses in general, they wanted to know how to run their back office. They wanted to understand the strategies that are needed to be put in place. So I am now teaching how you can get your business to that next level, as well as understanding the language of business and administrative tasks and what it is to delegate through my courses. I also have workshops, as well as my strategy session program. So these are business programs that I have. My strategy session programs are about 4 weeks, where we will actually brainstorm together, and you will fill out a questionnaire on what it is specifically that you are needing and wanting to be able to put strategies in place. So today we're going to, as I shared, talk about earning money while your business is slow. Now, one thing I will say is, if you've been in business for a little while, maybe a year or two, you may want to look back at the prior years to see, is this the time of season that you normally are slow in business? If it is, then this is the pattern that your business falls into. As I shared before, when I quickly went live on Facebook to share with you that I am going to be talking about this may be a time where you want to take a vacation, maybe take a couple of days off, because you know that there's not going to be much of headaches or worrying that you're not there. And especially if you have employees, are they going to be able to run the business when you aren't there? So the first thing I'm going to share with you is my slide, which I'm going to add right now. And the one thing that you need to understand is you have to stay positive. You need to be focused on the long-term goal. And the reason why I'm saying that is, and let me just take my banner off over here so you can fully see this. The reason why I'm sharing that with you is that when you stay focused, you're able to now have a mindset of what you are now wanting to do. The one thing is, do not, get afraid or have that fear when your business is slow. So the first thing that you have to do is you need to look at it and you want to set some goals in place. And those goals are, what are you wanting to achieve while you are in this slow period? And when you stay focused and motivated about that, you'll be able to then bring into, say, a few weeks down or in the future, what you want to prepare for. Because when you are prepared for the slow times, you're going to understand how to keep yourself busy so your business is not that slow. Other areas too that you may want to find are the new opportunities. So when I went back to you about the goal setting, maybe it's something that you want to put together where you're giving your clients a promotion, or maybe to bring in new business during that slow time too. Maybe there are areas that you want to give first-time clients, they will get a certain amount of money off on the products that you're selling or your service, or you may want to give an addition to a extra 1 month of your service agreement, whatever type of business it is that you have. There are different ways to keep your business going, especially when you're finding it's slow. Some of the new opportunities are finding new markets to tap into. So finding some new market areas could be even going into, say, network, right? When you're getting into your networking, you want to build relationships with the industries. So, going back to that finding new markets, first you may want to find businesses that do what you do and find out what are they doing during their slow time that you can actually personalize it and tweak it to what it is that you need in your field. When you're networking, you do want to build those relationships. Get to know other people. Find out, will they relate to what it is that you're doing in the industry? They may know people that could use your service or have been looking for a service like yours, and they did not know how to find you. You also want to follow up with one-on-ones, learn a little bit more about the person you're speaking with, and this gives you now the opportunity to also help with them bringing out that information about you. You may also even want to do lives like I am doing today to share a little bit about certain things that could be happening in the season of business. If you are in direct sales, you may be wanting to get ready for the holidays. I mean, Memorial Day is going to be here before you know it. If you celebrate Easter, you may want to have something nice to bring to someone's home with some of your products, right? So it even could be nice for people to buy gifts for. So when you're making your connections, you want to make sure it's going to benefit in your business. When you reinvent your products or your services, what that really basically means is take a look at your current products and what it is that you, and how, actually I could say how you can improve in some of the areas that you're working in. You also may want to cut cost in some areas of compromising, but don't compromise the quality. So a lot of times too, when your business is slow, you may have to see, what are you spending your money on? Is it something that might, maybe something you could do without? I had to do the same thing too in my business. My business, I'm slow more in the summertime. The summertime, people just want to go out. They want to, just enjoy the nice weather. I mean, here we are in Palm Coast. In Florida, we always have nice weather. But depending on where you are, you may find, I know when I lived in New York, summertime was just so slow because everybody just wanted to go out. But my busy time was in the fall because that's where everybody is now focusing, it's going to be the end of the year. I need to get my tax information together. What do I want to promote for the following year? So when you are looking at the areas of where to cut cost, you again look at it. Is it something that you really need to be purchasing at this time when it's slow? You also may want to come up with new ideas. You want to come up with new services that you could provide, something that maybe you had seen and then on either learning from another person that you have been speaking with. And this is actually strategies where when I work with my clients, when it comes to strategy sessions like this, we sit down, we brainstorm and going, okay, what is it have you done? What do you want to now bring forth into the program? So for example, for myself, this year for my strategies, it was putting these strategy program sessions together, a 4-week program where I take about 8 business owners and they come into my group and I work with them in this group to help them get to what it is that they want to bring forth. So mine were my strategy sessions. Another area too, I implementing, as I shared, my workshops. I do workshops quarterly, and the workshops are what I'm finding the need is to you as a business owner. Sometimes I put questionnaires out. Sometimes I'll do a poll survey. This is actually something too that you could be doing in your business of what are your clients most interested in, what would they like to see more of in that. Other areas too, when it comes to understanding different ways of what to do when it comes to when your business is slow, is embrace digital marketing. Now, maybe this is something you are already doing. Maybe this is something that you don't know how to do. But when you put a marketing strategy together, and this could be something where, as I shared before, you're brainstorming, doing social media like myself right now, or it could be email marketing. It could be something that you want to send out newsletters weekly. It could be what you want to maybe send out some promotions that you're offering. You also may want to do other content in in marketing, where you could be putting some cards together. Even as you're going out to networking events, you could give someone a promo card on your service. This is actually a great way to get new business in. Sometimes people may be wanting to try your services, but maybe one, they can't afford it, or maybe two, they're not sure. But if you're giving a promo card, that's a great invite to say, hey, check us out, try out my services. And again, it's now going to be bringing you in new business. When you are using digital marketing, you want to make sure you're using the right tools. Make sure that the tools that you're using are going to benefit you in your business. There's so many different marketing strategies out there, especially too if you want to do live like myself. I use StreamYard. A lot of people use Zoom. If you have a Mac, you would use Ecamm for doing lives on that. But whatever tool you're using for your marketing strategy, you may even want to do Canva. Canva is a great tool for marketing, where you could do a lot of things in Canva too when it comes to promoting your business, between designing templates, and they have beautiful templates already designed. You just need to put the information in. You actually can record from Canva also if there is an image that you want to show about your business. Let's say you're in the gutter business, right? And gutters are important here, especially here in Florida with all the rain. But you could be talking about like how to clean out the gutters correctly if it's something that they want to do. When you give information about do it yourself, DIY, people will look at you as though, oh, hey, they're sharing. And when you could share as a business owner, you get so much back, where people want to do business with you because they are seeing that, oh, they're just not in it about the money. So when you give a little bit, you get a lot more back. You also want to check your website. Now, during your slow time, you may want to upgrade your website. Take a look at it. See how many people are visiting your website, what your search engine is like. Are your plugins working correctly? Now, my website is an area I will not touch because I'm not a website expert. So I have a web designer as well as a person who takes care of the back office of a website. I cannot tell you how important it is to make sure that your website is reaching your target market through Google Business also. And also, the more videos you have on your website, the more traction you're going to get because people love to see videos. They like, they will read some of the information, but if you have a story to tell about your business or a story that how you helped someone in business, that's will bring interest. And that's where you'll get, even with your new clientele, even with your customers that you already have, saying, oh, hey, you know what? I didn't even know that I can do that. So always make sure that your website is up to par. And also, too, I actually had to change hosts or the host that holds my site. I thought, 11 seconds connection is great. That's no big deal. I found out that if a person cannot quickly open up your website, they're going to lose interest. And within that 11 seconds, you can lose a lot of clients. They want it with the snap of the finger. So also to see how the performance of your website is doing. And if you're a website expert, awesome. If you're not, I really suggest delegate that out and let an expert work with you to get your website looking the way you want. Another area that you could be working with when your business is slow is ask for referrals. And this is actually a great area to do that. You may want to do a referral bonus for your customers or have a referral program. You can be offering with the clients that are already working with you a referral program where they can maybe get $50 off their next service or their product. Maybe they will get a gift certificate for a dinner out, whatever that is that you want to promote. Because when people will help you is like, we always say, what's in it for me? Why should I help? But when you're giving and people will be more than happy to help you, especially too, if you want to ask for help. Asking for help doesn't mean that your business is not good. People want to help. And by knowing that they're helping you to succeed, to help your business grow, that is just a benefit in itself. You also want to maybe reach out to your networking contacts. Who do they know that could use your service? Or who can they connect you with where you can be having a meeting with them? Like say your business is pressure washing and you want to get to the big industries like the hotels that are down here. Or maybe it could be other locations where they really need to have a lot of things cleaned. You need that contact person. And you would be surprised how many people know people that can get your foot in that door. You may also want to reach out to social media for referrals. And a lot of times, too, the way you can do that is you can go live like I'm doing right now. And you can say, we are now taking new clients. That's kind of in a way asking for referrals without saying I'm asking for a referral. I am happy to say we are now opening up our doors to new clients, to new business, however it is that you want to put that through. You may even want to give a demonstration. And you don't have to have people come to the location to do a demonstration. You could do demonstrations of your business like you're seeing me doing right now live here with you. Other areas too, family and friends. You can always ask a family and friend if they happen to know anyone. They have connections. You may want to meet a group of people if you are in the health industry, or maybe it is going into teaching different programs within the school system. Again, yes, I know that could be a little bit touchy there, but again, when you have a tool that a business could use, they're going to want you. A lot of areas where I work with are the accountability for business owners where they have staff. Now, you could be having staff right now if you are a business owner watching me and You want to get the team working together. Well, sometimes, there's a reason why people aren't communicating. Maybe it's coming from the leadership. Maybe it could be someone that is on the team and it's not a good fit. So open your doors for business and let that out of how you can help in working with the field that you're in and what it is that you can offer. But also too, when you are asking for referrals, be creative. And creative is something I just shared with you. Put that story together and let the others know how they can give you referrals. What are you looking for in a referral? Are you looking for a certain target market? Not everybody could use your service, as well as, we always say, oh, I can help anybody. Well, can you? Think about that. Where I am in the field of working with solo entrepreneurs, I do work with small businesses, but my target market are solo entrepreneurs, helping them, as I share, to build that foundation, helping them to understand how to run a back office, helping them to understand to put the tools together, even if they have staff. Maybe to put manuals together for their staff to understand what to do so they're not always asking the question. So you have to see who your target market is and who it is that you can help to bring in that business. But I will tell you is that when you do get referrals and they are giving them to you, act immediately. Do not take 2 or 3 days to get back to that person. Because when a friend or even a networking group is working with you and it takes you 2 to 3 days, that's not really making that person look great who referred you. So I always say, if you get in refers within the day, have a referral, have a template ready for new clients where you could send out an email, or maybe you could give a call and say who gave you the information and that you wanted to follow up, and you are happy to help them with any information that they are looking for. But I will say that when you do follow up with referrals, don't make it salesy. Don't do a sales pitch. Make it as though you are there to help them in what it is that they are needing. So when you put that in play, you're going to get more back than you will with somebody feeling that, oh, they're just trying to sell me something. And also events. There are a lot of events that do go on in this in this town and anywhere that you can be. Look for events that are going to help you in your business. There might be a business expo, right? If a business expo is where you want to display what you do, what are you displaying? Are you just having pamphlets around and just handing out pamphlets? Or are you putting a video up of work that you did? Think about that now. I don't know, maybe you're in a roofing business and, you have a video of what you had done step by step of how to put those shingles on a roof or a tile roof, whatever that case may be. Make your display interesting. Bring the people to come to the table. I always say too, put a little treat. People love candy. I always, when excuse me, when I had to do things like this, I would take a bag, right? And I would put my information in it, especially if I was having a workshop event, but I always put candy in it. And I'll tell you why, because people will always reach in the bag to get the candy. Well, what's going to happen? They're going to reach in the bag and get the candy. Then they're going to take out your information. Then they're going to read it. And then they're going to see if it's something that could be used. You also, too, may want to have a sign-up sheet, meaning join your newsletter, to keep updated on how to take care of, if it is, again, gutters or in that, whatever your industry is. Would you like to know the new promotions coming out? Anywhere that you could get a name and an email address, because once you have that contact, they will always be on your list and you can always promote what it is that you are doing. Other areas too could be maybe having a Facebook group on social media. Facebook is your thing, where people will step in and come in to want to learn about you, as I do, where I had invited you all to come to my if I can find it again, here we go. Simplify your business administration. Put a Facebook group together in your industry to bring interest to what it is that you are doing. This way, what's going to happen is other people are going to want to come. I will always say have questions to ask. Well, what is the best email address to use to keep updated with the latest news or products? What is their challenge? What are they finding or why did they want to join the group? That's even a good question to ask too. And how is it that you can help them? When you have these questions established, it's going to help you to understand what their need is. Now you could be bringing in that new business. So when it is, the slow time, you can use that focus to not make that slow time and make it more busier for you. So it's just an area that, you may want to try with. When you go to your networking events too, have promo cards. I can't tell you how great that is to share. For every new client, you could give a promo, as I shared before. And these promos could be anything. It could be maybe a consultation to come to your house. Maybe you're a pool person, right? We all have pools here in Florida. And maybe it's to evaluate what's going on with the pool, or maybe to get an estimate. Wherever it is that you can get your foot in the door to speak with your new clientele is the area that you want to think about when it comes to promoting your business. And also too, and I'm going to share it, always follow up. Always follow up with new leads that you get. Do not wait. Do not make it 48 hours. I will tell you what is a good thing also too, is that when you're getting business cards and you're getting email addresses, and you can ask them, can I place you on my contact list to just keep you updated with whatever you're having? When you're sending out an email, they're getting the email. Now what happens is the following week, you can now call them, because it takes 3 times for a person to remember you. So please keep that in mind. It takes 3 times for someone to remember your name. So you met them in person, you're sending them an email, now you're going to contact them. And then you could say, we met at wherever you met. I'm following up with the email that I sent to you. I'm hoping you did receive it. It's giving engagement for them to want to have a discussion with you. And also to attend your events regularly so people get to know you, they get to know who you are. So these are just some little areas that you could be doing when it comes to events. Last but not least, focus on your customer retention, as I shared with you. And keep treat your customers special, keep them informed, always be responsive to your customers' concerns, make them feel important. They will always stay with you. And also try to exceed your customers' expectation. Give them that big wow factor. So I wanted to come back with you. I know this weekly live was a little bit more than 10-15 minutes, but I felt there was so much that I had to share with you that when it comes to your slow times in business, I just want you to be able to know that it's okay, and use your strategies and understand how to put them in place. And also I want to just come back with, reach out to me, connect with me, message me on Facebook or in other social medias that I'm at. Let's have a chat. Let's talk. What strategies do you want to put in place? What are you finding that you're trying to do? And maybe you just don't know how to put the pieces to the puzzles together. So I hope you do reach out to me with that. And I am just put my face back, because here I am. So again, thank you for joining me today. I hope this was a little helpful for you on how do you make money during your slow season. This replay is here for you. Just reach back out to it. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday with my next business tip. And don't forget to watch my 5-minute lives on Friday. And let's see where I'm going to be this Friday and see if you can locate it. Have a great day. Thank you so much.